Multiplication or division. Multiplication and division can be quite confusing for most students. They can hear the difference between addition and subtraction. But sometimes when it comes to multiplication and division, there can be differences or confusions. I'll start off with division, because I think this is the easier of the two to explain. Division. Division is usually you're starting with a total or some large quantity, okay? Now, when they've given you that big or large quantity, what they're asking you to do is take that and split it by some amount. You know, Jimmy has this much candy. He wants to split it between his 3 friends. So you take the candy and you divide it by the number of friends. So with division, you're going to be given a total. For instance, number 2. Look at number 2. Number 2 states that a baker had 18 boxes for donuts. He ended up making 763 donuts and splitting them evenly between the boxes. How many extra donuts did he end up with? So if we have a total of 763 donuts, and we need to split that, 763 is my total. What I tell most students is, if you see a number and you know it sounds like a total, then call it a total. Don't call it anything else. Because with totals, you are either subtracting with them most of the time or dividing them. So if I take the 763 and I want to break them up or put them into boxes, I'm going to be taking this total number of donuts and splitting it between 18 boxes. I guess the question would be, how many donuts go in each box? Now, one of the things that division does, which is very cool, is it breaks up quantities into even amounts. For instance, if you had 4 children and you had 10 pieces of chicken, well, you're going to take the 10 pieces of chicken and divide it amongst the 4 children and give it each one an even amount. That's what division normally does. It's breaking up things evenly. The other thing that we have is multiplication. Now, with multiplication, this is usually an each. I'll say the word each. Not total. You're given each. And then you're going to be given that each over and over and over again. Now, let's look at number 1, for instance. A vat of orange juice contains juice from 843 oranges. If the company has 89 vats, how many oranges would they use to get in there? So let's look at this. Notice that I said the word for multiplication is the word each. Notice that you see here it says a vat. Well, a vat, again, for vocabulary words, is a large container. So if we have a vat, that's one. That's one vat. And you have 843 oranges in this one vat. What it's asking is, if this is my each vat, what if I increase that number of eaches? What if I increase that to 89? So if each vat can hold 843 oranges or juice from that many oranges, how many oranges did it take to fill 89 vats? So with multiplication, the trick is that you're giving the number 843 and you're going to give it to yourself again and again and again and again, over and over and over times till you get 89 different times, and then you will get to a total.